are we live on the right feed? Hold on a second. We got to make sure. We've got to make sure because we don't know what we're doing because John's always late to the party.
Listen to Ron. He likes to. He's a finger pointer. It's my.
I'm a ball buster.
No,
I'm a ball buster. Yeah, we're on the right feed.
No, you push the envelope. I'm okay with that.
Hey, man, I don't know, man. When I gotta updo this, I don't think we're going on YouTube tonight, but we'll see. But hey, right away, guys. One thing I want to tell you guys: February 9th, 10th, and 11th. It's next week. We're a week out. This is it, right? 1 week. Next week we'll be in Houston. I'll be in Houston on Saturday. For those guys that are in Houston, we can see each other on Saturday night. I'll be there on Saturday night. I'll be there for the Super Bowl on Sunday. It's gonna be. We'll have a little bit of fun. I just want to tell you guys, man, we got a bunch of closer hats. We got a new batch of closer hats coming in. F9. I got a cookbook tonight. I'm giving away. Definitely giving away a cookbook. John's got a Washmart hat. It's one of the old. It looks like one of the old 1942 Yankee hats.
That's right.
Dodgers. It looks like a Dodger hat.
Yeah, it's an old-fashioned hat.
Boop, 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 boop. And then we got Agua Fleet Solutions, F9. Guys, we're doing free education, man. February 9th, 10th, and 11th in Houston. And the date, I thought the date for Atlanta would be set tonight, but it looks like it's going to be a couple more days. But Atlanta will be between the 1st and the 10th. The Young Guns event, which John loves. John loves the Young Guns event that's happening. It's going to be pretty crazy stuff.
That's crazy stuff.
So I got your shirt on tonight. Now you got what shirt you got on tonight?
Well, I got Trudy Wackman.
Oh, Panhandle Power.
Yes, she's going to be teaching the class at the, Ron, I got to tell you, I think the Washmart thing is loaded up with really angling towards commercial work where the big bucks are. I may be wrong on that. But Trudy should have been here tonight, but I don't know if you guys know she had an operation on the foot. They were taking the stitches out tonight, and she's in a lot of pain. And she wanted to come on, but we're like, you know what? We'll get her on next week. She's a dynamo, too, by the way. Dynamo. But, Ron, the Washmart.
Doug, let's help him get that address. It's Washmart. Look up Washmart's address. Don't send it there because he might be moving out of the building that he's in. That's the reason I haven't got you.
You know, so Marco told me to send stuff to his building.
He's moving out of the building. That's the problem.
I know he is moving out. He's moving into like a 5,000 square. He is. Listen, since Ron's been promoting. Look. I'm going to tell you guys right now. I always shoot straight. There's nobody better, and I'm not saying this because Ron's here. I would say it behind Ron's back. That there's nobody better promoting stuff in the industry. Marco Ramonda, if he's here, he'll tell you. I mean, him and Ron have been going back for almost a year now. And now Marco, his father's been doing this for 30-something years. Now Marco's involved with his father Federico. We call him Fred. They now expanded their office twice the size. And that's going down now.
Look at these Houston shirts, man. Look at these Houston shirts.
Yeah.
Wow.
Do I have that
Houston.
Oh, look at Ron. Get the shirts for me. I got the Phoenix
shirt. I've got the Houston shirt, man. This is the Houston shirt, baby. Look at this. It's got Texas on there. All the Texas guys.
Nice.
Woo! Washmart, Texas.
State.
Houston, baby. Houston.
Washmart University, brother.
Mm-hmm.
It's a capitalistic country. We need some more universities, and Marco jumped on it. But it's funny. We got to get Marco on the show. We had him once. Marco doesn't want to be called the president, the dean, the mayor. He just wants to be Marco. But me and Ron are like, he basically has like a university kind of setup. He's got a big building here. He's got teachers coming in. It's all about education first. And I really like the university to call that. I may start my own university, but University of Hard Knocks.
Is that what you're going to do, man? The University of Hard Knocks?
Yeah, well, listen, I always learn the old-fashioned way, but, it's better for people to take the education they can get their hands on and learn. Look, I've been doing this for 25 years. Ron's been doing this for 35 years plus. So between the two of us, we're over 60 years. And, the way the world works today, you can really get educated in our industry, but you have to find the right people. I talk about that all the time. You just can't throw somebody in here that's been doing it for 6 months or even 15 years. You got to really vet them to see what they are. But the learning education curve is going straight up. That's a good thing. Now, the fallback to that is so many people coming into the industry because it's relatively cheap to get in the power washing, soft washing industry. Relatively, you can buy a $100,000 piece of equipment.
Hey, can I tell you something? Can I tell you something? We are going to show you guys on a $75,000 rig, a $600 soft wash system in Houston, guys. It's mounted on a $70,000 unit.
I can't wait to see that.
I'm looking at that you have to remember, it's like, so I know the history of this is pretty cool. So there was a pump that was invented by a guy named Tommy, and we called it the Tommy pump. And it had a hand carrying stainless steel with a battery and then a pump mounted under it. That thing sold for like $200 and some dollars. Now they're like $600. But anyways, this guy that's going to be there, Rodney, he won one about 6 years ago at an event. And then he installed a homemade proportioner on it, which is only about $300. So for under like $600, he's got the Tommy pump and the Dugginator, which is what is on there, is a Dugginator. And he wound up installing it on there. And it got, so we're going to talk about like under $600 soft wash system. But the crazy thing is this unit is probably with the flatbed and the trailer, you know, it's a phenomenal trailer. I mean, you know, you're talking 3 machines, 4 heaters, a gas powered vacuum.
Wow.
You know, it's easily like $50,000 easily, you know. And I said 70, but I don't know. You know,
well, you know what? You can listen at the very high end. You can spend $500,000 on stuff, and a very small. And Robert Hinenleiter will be speaking before my class starts. He's going to tell you how to be compliant with environmental stuff under $1,000. So there's, you know, it can go. The spectrum's up and down as far as what you can spend on equipment. You just got to know what you're doing. That's what it comes down to.
Hey, Marco, can you please put what address? Doug wants to send me some stuff to Houston. Doug Latimer from Canada.
Yeah.
Probably this is going to be his last day tomorrow. I don't know what address you want him to send it to because I
don't know if Doug Latimer's going to get it there in time either because
he'll get it there. He's going to send it Federal Express. Actually, Canada, he'll send it DHL. There you go. Wash Mart, February 9th, 10th, and 11th, guys. So, John, we started a cold water giveaway today. Cold water.
That is nice. I'm going to go back to that Kevin Barnes guy. There is no mafia in America. There is not. There is not.
He's talking about you're the mafia.
No, I know. That's
you're the mafia.
Really
you're the mafia.
Right. In America, it's La Cosa Nostra. It's a corporation. It's $100 billion a year corporation. I'll talk about that all the time. The mafia is really coming out of. I'm not saying that because I'm Sicilian. That comes from Italy. That comes from Sicily. Here it's La Cosa Nostra. But anyway, what is Marco saying? I feel like I'm going to head too much of this in 7. I feel like I'm going to head too much of this. Marco, everything's going to go good. You're going to have a great event.
I don't know how well it's going to go, John.
Listen, you know what? I had a couple guys ask me last time after.
We only got listen. The other day we got 10. We had 11 people by the end of the show. We had 4 at the start. Then we had 11 at the end of the show. So if we got 11. We had 11 people coming. Maybe we can get a couple more. Maybe we can get a couple more registrations tonight, and maybe there'll be 15 or 20 guys there. You know,
I had a couple guys, and Doug Latimer is one of them. They actually contacted me, said, John, I can't believe Ron said there's only 4 people coming. And, you know, Ron always does that. He likes to throw these curveballs at you, right? I told Doug, I said, you know what, I'm not going to go into numbers, but maybe you want to times that by 100. Just saying. But, you know, guys actually, I had about 3 or 4 PMs. They're like, John, so what is it, 6 people going? My class, if that's true, my class is going to be many times the size of that. So, you know, Ron,
you got more people in your class.
Yeah, my class will be bigger than the event. It's not even be close. Let me just tell you guys, we're not going to go with exact numbers, but there's more. Listen, Doug Latimer, I know he's watching this thing. He actually, one of the guys contacted me, and he's one of the founders of the PWNA, by the way. But he contacted me. I'm like, listen, Ron throws that out there. You know, Ron knows how to get attention, and you know, I don't know why he said 4 people. I don't know if there's 100 times 4 people, but there's a substantial. But we don't want to get into that because what's going on with the country.
I have no idea. I have no idea how many people are coming, John. I got no idea.
Hey, put it this way: if there's 1,000 people, I wouldn't be overly surprised. I'm just saying. And you know, there's also the phone that people. You know, this is the old way of doing a phone. because what's going on in the country, and they're going to open everything up soon. Now it's all known now to open everything up because you got to keep people gainfully employed. But there's always the one guy that calls up, "Hey, these guys are coming into what happened to me last year. They're going to come into Jersey, and the restriction says 10 people." So it is what it is. But I'm going to tell you right now, Marco Ramonda's university event with his father, Federico, we call him Fred. And there's a lot of great. If you look at Ron, we should put up their schedule. Listen, the biggest companies in this industry by far do commercial work. And my company does. We have thousands of customers residential. I'm never going to give them up. And we do commercial work. We're probably 60-40 commercial to residential. But the largest companies in the world do commercial. I mean, Ron knows.
I'm gonna lose my Facebook account tonight, John.
What happened? What'd you do? What'd you do now?
I'm gonna wind up losing it. I just spammed a few groups.
Oh, Ron's gonna get.
I was in jail. I was in jail the other day.
Well, like this, speaking everybody out of jail now.
Hey man, the event's almost here. We've got 11 people so far. I mean, what the heck? What's the difference at this point?
11 people. Ron is unbelievable. Hey, that's why. Listen, if there's a Godfather in here, the Godfather of promoting is right over here. 11 people.
Hey, I think this is pretty big, man. We appreciate that, Dejan. He said he apologized to Trudy. How do you like that, Trudy? A public apology, man. You gotta love that, man. That's a real guy right there, man. Hopefully Trudy sees that.
I'd love to meet Deshaun.
Hopefully Trudy sees that. Hey, man, Deshaun knows sometimes, man, he gets carried away and does things. But you know what? It takes a bigger man to admit that he's wrong, man. I mean, I love it.
I mean, Deshaun said stuff about me in the past, and I watched his live video. Next thing you know, he's clocking me. But it's all, listen, it's all about gaming. It's all about one-up.
We got Weston Spivey here. He's watching, I guess, from Alabama. Budget pressure washing, man. We got to like that.
All right. Good friend Brandon Mays from Alabama.
And then we got Jeff Henry there coming there from Tennessee.
Is he coming? These guys are coming.
Tennessee. Well, let's see, man. Let's see if they are. Hey, and then Sam.
Washington University. Who's going to be there? I'm going to be there.
Who's going to be there? Who's coming? Who's coming?
Greystock, what event?
What event? I'll be darned. Where has he been? Where's Luke? Where's Luke been? We'll have to throw the link in for him, man. We'll just throw the link.
Hey, Deshaun's a good dude, man. He likes to speak his mind. Maybe have a couple cocktails before. I don't know.
He speaks the truth. That's the problem.
I tell you right now, if I had somebody want to kick my ass, I want Deshaun next to me. He's a great. Most of us power washing guys tend to be a little out of shape, but he's not.
Marco's like crickets. Okay, so you guys know the online giveaway for the cold water unit started today. Okay, it's only in Friends. We're gonna blast it out all over the place. You guys will be able to get registered for it here really, really soon. I'm gonna give you guys a link for those of you that are watching the show tonight. If you want to go here, you guys can go here, and it's on this page. The details are there. You guys can find the information. Let's see if I can get the link to this to post it so that these guys have it. Let's see.
We got about 28 people on here. That's good.
Okay, here we go. I got it. 28 people, man. We got more people watching us than the show, man.
You know what's crazy? Ron likes to point fingers. He's a finger pointer. Ron says, "I'm not a." He says he's not a. He points fingers.
John, I said, come at quarter till. You come at 2 till.
Anybody know about what's going on in New York right now? I got 2.5 feet of snow. I'm not using excuses. My snowblower broke. I couldn't get anybody to come in. I shoveled 2 drivers by hand. I'm in a lot of pain right now. I'll get over that. But I got in my office. I should never came in here. I need the laptop for Texas. I drove through the snowstorm here. Here I am. And I was on a phone with my good friend David Flip, if you're here. I get on about 7:55. Ron's like, "Where are you? You should have been here 7:45. 7:45. Oh!" So Ron switched the feed. But
yeah,
you know what?
we're okay though. They said we're going. They said we're live where we're supposed to be. So hey, man,
40.
when you mess me all up with this scheduling stuff, man, I mean,
I love it. Ron knows I made a steal. I got more people want to take me out, blame me for something. Hey, John, you ruined the industry. I'm like, what?
John, you destroyed the industry by joining up with Ron Musgraves. It's all your fault, man.
Yeah, John, what are you doing any business with Ron? Why the heck would you do something with the greatest promoter in the industry? Why would you do that?
Why would you do that? There's no reason for that.
My father is a businessman. I gotta tell you right now, and my mother and father in the 80s living a good life. He didn't raise no fool. So I learned. But I love this face mask, this from Christy White's company, Sub Effects. And guys, I'm telling you, they're opening up all the schools now. They're going to open up all the jobs now. The restaurants they open a little later because this is the reason why. Look, shutdowns destroy lives. So, Ron and I and Marco, we had a big conversation about this a while back that we really wanted to push forward. Like we did it with Craig Harrison in Phoenix. We pushed forward, and Ron spearheaded that really, and so did Craig, to have an event. Everybody canceled. We went to Phoenix. It was a great show. First time I met Dave Flip, I just talked to him earlier before I came on tonight. They had about 100 people, between 90 and 100 people there. That was a good showing. And what's going on in the world, it was great. So now we're doing the Texas thing because one thing Ron always says, contract is first. Right, Ron?
That's the motto.
That's the thing. So
contractors first.
Right. And this is why I support certifications and people like John. Hey, nobody recognizes them. You know what it is? It gives contractors a choice. So like I have multiple certifications. I have one here I can show you right now up in here, flat work from PWNA. I'm like, you know what? If you think it benefits you, you take them. If you don't think it benefits you, you don't take it. If you want to go to an event, at least you have an opportunity to go. I mean, Ron and I, really, Marco's doing one. You have Jamie Schmidt and the PWMCA doing one around the same time. And there's another one going on around the same time. You want to give contractors a choice. So I'm on board, Ron, and I love vendors too, but it really comes down to contractors first because the contractors deal with the vendors. The contracts don't do well. The vendors don't do well. And it's all about the contractors first. It really is. And the vendors that support them. That's big too. What are you giving away there now, Ron? What's that?
We're giving away a cookbook tonight. That's what we're going to do. We're going to give it away. Guys, there is a link I put up, and you can get into it. All you got to do is text that in. Here's the craziest thing in the world, right? The craziest thing in the world tonight. I'm going to randomly draw somebody from that text module. They're going to win a $150 book tonight. Plus, they're going to win a shirt. Plus, they're going to win a hat. So they're going to win a hat, a shirt, blah, blah. The shirt's like a $55 shirt. That the book's $150, and the hat's like $3.
I'm going to make a correction.
It's a $3 hat.
The shirt is $50. Ron. If it's Marco giving the hats out, that's $3.
I don't know what I'd pay for this hat. I don't know. I mean, I don't pay for them, but I don't know what I'd pay for them.
Yeah, you're giving it. Look, Ron's being a little.
I just give them away, man. I don't pay for them. You know what I'm saying?
$64 a piece. Just so you people know, I got them. They're the best shirts in the industry. But we need Marco to step up his game. What? This hat is bleach proof. Watch this hat. Ready?
The Brooklyn Bomber. The Brooklyn Bombers.
Yeah, what's up with this thing, Marco? Come on, step up your game, brother. Hey, you know what? Marco knows. You want to get your game stepped up, you want to go with this here. You want to do, look, you see that here? Right? And then, listen, they're telling me that I'm driving to Florida, but I have to fly to Texas. And the CDC says now, maybe you should double mask it up. I'm like, okay. I'll double mask it up. I got some effects up the gazoo. I don't really care. I follow the rules. So just follow the rules, people. Same with your power washing business. If there's something you're gonna do, you don't want if you're gonna strip paint off a building. I think Trudy, Ron, correct me if I'm wrong. I think Trudy Wackman is gonna teach about paint surfaces. You don't want the paint chips go down a storm drain. You just follow the rules. And Robert Hinterland is going to talk about that before my class. how to be compliant for under $1,000. Just follow the rules. If they say, look, you're going to go in a restaurant and you got to wear a mask, don't be one of those guys. And there's a lot of guys in our industry. Nobody tells me what to do. I'll go right in there and tell them I got an asthma problem. Just follow the rules. You'll be fine.
That's what they need to do.
Just follow the rules.
That's all.
I can't carry a gun on a plane. They say, John, I have guns. Don't carry the gun on a plane. Oh, no, I'm going to carry the gun on a plane. My uncle for years, I'm not going to mention his name. He could be watching, lives in Florida. He carried a gun on a plane all the time. Like, I'll tell you his name is Uncle Mike. I don't tell you his last name. What are you doing? He goes, I put it in my camera. I carried a 22. But those are going back about 25, 30 years ago. Just follow the rules. That's if they say you have to social, like my class, and Ron knows it's doing pretty well, my garage class. They say you can't sit on top of each other. You got to be as far apart as me and Ron are now. We're about 3,000 miles apart. That's not true. We don't be that far apart. If they say 6 feet apart, you're 6 feet apart. It's all there is. I mean, this is how we overcome all this stuff. So that's a big part of my presentation in life and in business. When I teach about the garage class, I'm really a rules guy. You just go by the rules. You can work the drains a certain way. You just got to know. You have to have education. That's a big factor in this whole thing. Stop. So what else are we giving away? So we're going to give away the book tonight, Ron? Oh, I want to throw a plug here. Squeegee Life Guys tomorrow. It's Wednesday night. I like watching these videos. John Sacco is going to be on that with Mark Tanner. Listen to Mark. Ron, listen to this. If you guys remember the Seinfeld show, the three tenors, you had Pavarotti, you had Dominic Domingo, I think his name was, and the other guy. And in the Squeegee Life tomorrow, you got TJ Gilbert. I think the guy's aces. You got Mark Tanner. The guy is great. And the other guy, I don't know who the other guy is, but he's pretty. It's a good show. It's a good show. I'm going to watch that tomorrow night. I think that comes on 8 p.m. Wednesday night, 8 p.m. Eastern time. And John Sacco's got a lot to say in the industry. He's a good man. So watch that tomorrow if you guys get bored or you want to get more education. So that's
why not? Educate.
That's right. Education. Listen, the day you stop learning, Ron, is the day you want to be 6 feet under. That means you're done. So I want to learn all the time. I want to learn about business. I want to learn about French. I want to learn about life. You know, you got to keep learning all the time. It's a big thing. And our industry.
I don't know why I didn't do that right from the beginning right there, John. They can win a cold water unit during the Washmart event. It's an online giveaway, so they can text Washmart right now.
So you don't have to be there. You don't have to be there to win it.
You don't have to be there, man. No.
Wow. Why am I going then?
Isn't that crazy? Everybody here tonight should take a shot at this, man. Everybody that watches this should take a shot at this. Oh, wait, we're changing hats? We gotta change hats now. Yeah. Gotta change the hats. Hold on.
Hey, you know what started all that? Ron started that.
Too small.
Ron went at it on it.
My hat's too small.
2 years ago, went at it on a video. And Ron, you know, everybody's like, John, Ron ate you for lunch.
There you go.
But every time I was talking to Ron, Ron's doing this. Ron's doing this. Ron's doing this.
There you go. Well, we got to change hats, man. It's time to change hats.
And all of a sudden, he took me off my game. I'm watching the hats. I'm like trying to read the hats.
Wear the Washmart hat, John. Uh-oh. There's Trudy. She's trying to call you.
No, I'm not going to deal with that right now. Here's my Washmart hat from 19. Marco's hat. I think Ty Cobb had the same hat. Maybe
I love these type of things, man. Ron has helped me with my business more than anyone else. He's always took time to answer my question on me. You know, man, I love that stuff. That's what we do this stuff for, man, so that we can help people. That's what it's all about, man. That's it.
All about.
That's it. Hey, there's the number, Jim, right there below, man. Right there. There it is. Why I didn't use it from the very beginning, I'm sorry. I apologize. Apologize to the other 500 guys that saw it already. Tonight, John, this show's going off the hook, man. I mean, I want you to know that, man. It's going off the hook.
It's going to have thousands of views by tomorrow.
It's going crazy, man. It's going crazy. These guys are going to be able to win. Plus, tonight, John, and I'm not going to wait till the end, okay? I never wait till the end. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to give this puppy away in a little bit, but I'm going to tell you something, guys. I'm going to tell you this. If you guys help me out, I know you go like, why would I want to share it, man? We'll get more people in here. Look, man, the more people we get, the bigger the prizes get. I mean, guys, I want you guys to know this. John, I'm going to don't freak out, John. I'm going to overlay this over the top of us. I can still talk while this is there. Guys, you guys got to realize that, if we do things the right way and we share these feeds, these prizes just get bigger and bigger and bigger. Yeah. This is a hot water unit, guys. Now, I want to make it clear, this is not the giveaway tonight, the hot water unit, but we'll be giving the hot water unit away at Washmart. Unfortunately, you got to be in attendance to win the hot water unit. But guys, if you guys keep sharing these feeds and stuff like that, all these things are just going to keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger and better, guys. Wow. That's it. But tonight, you're going to win a cookbook. And in the future, you're going to be entering a cold water skid unit, and we're going to be giving that away at a live event at Houston Washmart. By the way, guys, that event will be televised. There will be televised. It'll be basically streamed on the internet. We don't use that's an old word. We're streaming the event. It's streaming. And we're going to be streaming this thing, and it's going to be huge, 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 huge. There's going to be so many people coming to this thing. It's
ginormous.
Unreal.
Ginormous. Huge is already taken. We're going to be ginormous.
Well, Luke, text that number, man, and you might be the winner. And everybody's going to go, well, he just gave Ron a great testimonial. He's going to win it. Hey, if he actually wins it tonight, that's awesome. But there's nothing on the fix here. I'm just going to randomly take those numbers,
Luke,
throw them in a cycle.
My guys, I have a bunch of F9 products in the back, but I'm telling you guys right now, I never seen a book like this in my life. Look at this. This one page is so. See, Craig Harrison will tell me, John, oh, that's a tenth of a milliliter thick. I don't know anything about that stuff, but this is so rock solid. Now, if they spill a chemical on, you can wipe it off. They also have an app. I know Craig has an app, but I like books. And my guys like books, so they can open this thing up and look at what they need. And the F9 products. Listen, let me tell you, Craig put himself in a hospital many years ago, dealing with hydrofluoric acids, and that shit would kill you. It burns you inside out. So if you get in, it goes down to your bone marrow, and then it burns you out. You could die from that. So he created these chemicals that are much safer than that. F9 products, they can remove rust, they can take calcium out of the wall, efflorescence. And they are safe. You don't drink them, but they're much safer than what's out there. And I'll tell you, and I had this conversation with Bojo Setti last week on the phone. We all know this. Safety, listen, if you're out there by yourself, you want to go on a roof, you don't want to harness in, you don't have to. OSHA's concern is your employees. That the owner-operator or the owner of the company, he wants to be a knucklehead and go out there and put his life in danger, they're not worried about him. They're worried about the people who work for him. And in Craig's case, that these are safe chemicals. They do a great job. And, people say, you know what, John, I can use hydrofluoric acid and pay, half the price. Hydrofluoric acid gets on your skin. A drop gets on your skin. You don't neutralize it right away. It goes in. You don't know it. And then it eats up your inside, burns inside out. So it's one of the worst things to deal with. So there's Ron's wife saying, Ron, when are you picking up dinner?
No, man. She actually said I look like I work at McDonald's with this headset on. So I thought that was kind of funny.
I'm hungry now. You see what you did? I'm hungry.
Yeah, that's what it goes. Hey, John, you remember we can only stay on until 7, so we got about a half hour left. So you want to bring somebody on or what?
Yeah, bring anybody you want.
Who
can we bring on?
Well, I want to bring John on. But apparently, I guess I copied the clipboard and I sent him the link. And I guess if I didn't send him the link before the show, apparently they can't get in. It's kind of jacked up, isn't it?
Well, Carlos Gonzalez said he wants to come in maybe next week, right?
Oh, I even forgot about that, man. Carlos is coming in on Wednesday.
Yeah, I don't know if I'll be on that show.
Why?
No, I should be on it. I fly in Tuesday night. I should be there Wednesday.
You'll be on the show, John. You'll be sitting next to me. We'll be doing a live event from the live event, and Carlos is coming in, and he'll be on the Jumbotron.
That's cool. I'm looking forward to it.
That's what's going to happen. Carlos will be coming in, and he'll be at Myrtle Beach. So
yeah, I know. I wish Jamie would come.
We'll be live from Myrtle Beach at the Washmart event.
Yeah, I know we will be, and it's all good. We all, people don't realize
it doesn't matter, man.
Everything interconnects. If you understand how the things work in the background,
you know what's stupid is we're all friends, man. Everybody is all friends, man. It's all.
I wish Jamie would come on here. I mean, Jamie doesn't want to come on the show. I'm like, Jamie, come on the show. He'll come on eventually. He'll come on. I mean, I love to talk about his show. I wanted to talk about it last week. I got this whole class schedule, all the speakers. I wish Raymond Burke would come on the show. He don't want to come on the show. You know, they don't want to come on the show. I don't know. I don't know. Raymond Burke was never asked, but if he's watching this, I wish you would come on the show. We all need to interconnect.
Come on, Ray.
Come on,
no one cares. We can come on here. We can talk about all kinds of stuff. We can talk about soft washing, proportioners,
right?
Building washing,
right. And Ron, at the end of the day here, Ron knows I'm pushing forward with stuff. We'll probably do a conference call this week. We're dealing with Vegas that bought out a hotel in Atlantic City. It's getting complicated, but we're going to push through. I mean, it's going to be, if we can get, I want to do something large. So if I can get approvals, it's really going to come down to the governor of New Jersey. We'll see what happens there. But you know what? Who's got time for the nonsense, really? We all said stuff in the past. We're all competitive types. Michael Jordan, my favorite sports player, second favorite of all time, Bobby Orr, hockey. But Michael Jordan would talk trash all the time.
See, John, we got one guy here out of the 11 that says he's coming right here. There's one guy. He's coming.
So we got 12 guys. If that's the case, my class is going to be gigantic. 12 guys.
We got 12 now. It's official. I got to announce that. 12 guys.
1,200 guys. I mean, 12 guys
coming. 12 guys coming.
I think what Ron's concerned about is someone's going to call up on Washburn University. Hey, there's 600 people going to this thing.
John, you're giving them ideas, man. Shh. No ideas. Hey, that baby blue kind of goes with that brochure. It clashes right well with that green, doesn't it? Like we're Christmassy or something.
Oh, yeah, I know. Christmassy. Good colors. There's a lot of great stuff in the industry. I mean, you know what? Ron and I are going to push forward. I was telling Flip tonight at a tech company, a $90 billion evaluation walked into my office here to talk shop about the industry. You know what? At the end of the day, I have a great Facebook group, probably the fastest growing industry group. Ron's got Power Wash and Friends. I got almost 14,000 in 3 years. He's got 22,000 in 9 years, but his group is killing it. But at the end of the day, people want information. We don't even have to get along. As long as you keep pushing things forward, if someone sees a benefit, like Atlantic City, I was told by, I'm not going to mention names, we're not going there, John. It's in my backyard, and 30 or 40 of my friends aren't going. I'm like, don't go. There's 45,000, there's 37 or 38,000 contractors in that area that do what we do. If you want to go, you see a benefit, you go. If you don't want to go because whatever your reasons are, you don't go. So that's always been my attitude, and you always got to look at Ron's working out. You always got to just do what's best for your business. It's business first.
Man,
if you think there's a benefit, you go.
I've been doing like 100 squats a day.
Yeah, you're losing weight, brother.
I woke up, man, and I couldn't even move my legs, man. After the third day, I was like, "Holy cow!"
Trying to be like, you want to shrink on us? Ron's gonna be like this.
No, man. I'm gonna tell you right now, man. You know what I did? I had to quarantine over the holidays, man. I had that, and I got over it, but it's still a little. It wasn't. I didn't get sick, but I got to tell you, I think it really. I think it works on you. You know what I mean? I think just being in quarantine is not healthy.
No.
I mean, all you do is eat.
That is true.
Nothing else to do. Hey guys, Marco wants you guys. He puts on one hell of a LinkedIn course, man, and he knows that I'm into LinkedIn. And then I was listening to some of the tips and tricks that he gave, and I utilized a few of them. And then what he did was one day I came back like just after 24 hours of using some of his strategy, and I come back and I had never had, and I know people think, 15, replies. That's a lot of notifications if you're contacting prospects that they actually responded back to you. But he's got some clever tips and tricks, guys. So get the link in, get an account, get it downloaded on your phone or your laptop or whatever you got to do, because you really do. You need the app. You need the app to get it in there. So, and then the bottom line is Michael Berry. You asked what you do. He wants to, if he doesn't win one tonight, can he buy one? And that's absolutely, obviously, you could buy one.
Oh, yeah.
But the good news is, man, is you don't have to buy one. I think they're 99 cents now. I think that's just a matter of, because they're on the Apple store, they can't be free, so they have to pay 99 cents or something. That's like Apple's minimum deal or whatever. So basically, Craig's giving the digital version away. So you go to Front 9 Restorations, and you can find it there. And then, you can print it out and bind it. Of course, it's not this laminated one. This one was actually it was in my swimming pool for like 20 minutes. Okay. And if you can see, it's still, still great. pretty held together because it is laminated. That's why it's like $150. They sell one, I think. I'm not going to give you any price because I'm not positive, but I think it's if you want a paper copy, it's a few bucks. But if you just do the 99 cents, if you want a paper copy, you can take these down and get them binded at Kinko's, and I mean they'll make a book for you. I
think he sells it for $199. I could be wrong on that, but we keep this in one of the trucks. So the trucks were in the shop back there. But what I do is I take it out before the show with Ron. And me personally, look, I'm going to be 60 in May, and I'm telling you guys, my contracted business will be going to at least 80, probably even further. But the thing with me is, my guys feel the same way. They want it right in front of them. We have the safety data sheet books here from Jeremy Kiefer. They go in the trucks, so you got it right in front of you. I mean, look, I could look up, about vertical, porous, and dense tile and stone. I mean,
holy cow, Eric, John, answer this guy's question. You know the answer.
Yeah, well, Marco, let me tell you something. Marco, I'm going to tell you something about Marco.
But how does he attend and not attend?
Marco, no, that's probably, you could probably find out on the net, Ron, right? You put up.
We're going to go live. It's going to be live stream.
Let me talk about that for a second. I actually wanted to talk about that. Marco spoke at the Phoenix event, right? And he talked about LinkedIn. I think it's like 48 minutes long. Ron happened to put that up just the other day. My wife watched the whole thing because Marco deals big with LinkedIn. LinkedIn's a business type group. So yeah, you're fine. You won't find my thing ever anywhere online because it's a niche or niche. You're not gonna get it.
Why? Because John charges. That's why.
Yeah, Chuck Hendricks is my new moderator. He's doing a great job. What a great guy.
Look at this right here. LinkedIn has already got me 115 appointments. Crazy.
Listen, I'm going to be on a New York Parking Association parking garage group again. New York Parking Association.
Wait. Time out. Marco must be drinking.
No, I think he lost. His New York has got no internet. He's it's gone.
He's drinking. He's drinking. Chuck, thank you for attending. Okay, he's thanking Chuck.
There you go.
Thanking Chuck. Chuck lives by me in the winter and then goes back east for the summer.
I just asked him last week. I talked to Eric Tower, my main co-admin.
I got to announce this. I got to make a big announcement. We have number 13 now. 13.
Oh, my God. My class is still bigger than Marco's event. Unbelievable. Hey, you know what? I've been to some events. My class almost was bigger than the events. But right now, if Ron's number is accurate, all right. So my class is much bigger than that. I'll tell you right now. But, I teach a niche market. It's like Carlos Gonzalez, good friend of mine, and Ron's does a gas station cleaning. He's been doing that for years. And, stuff like that. Look, you don't need a college degree or any kind of certification to do what we do. Excuse me. So if you can find guys, and I talk about this all the time about vetting, you got to know who they are. You have to look at history. You can find stuff. To learn, let's say, I think Carlos Gonzalez is doing a gas station class. He also does the training. See, that's one thing I've never done yet. I got to open up one of the garages I do. There's liability factors with me with that. I may do that one day, Ron. I don't know. But Carlos Gonzalez is doing at the Myrtle Beach event coming up next week. He's doing a class on gas station cleaning, and I think it's like $295 or $275. listen, let me just put that in perspective. My company does, I literally have about 5,000 residential customers, and we probably on average do them every 3 or 4 years. So we might do 1,000 jobs a year on that alone, just for the residential end. And you know something, in Carlos's case, if it's 275, 295, even if it's 495 or 555, you get that in one house wash. And why would you not take that? If you want to, like my daughters, it cost me $30,000 a year in college. They want to become psychologists. I got to pay this money every year. I have one more year left, one of my daughters, and I'm done. And maybe I'll buy a third house. I don't know. But, you know, you gotta jump on some of these paid classes. But you know what? Don't do, Ron, you're going to get mad at me. Don't jump on stuff like this.
I'm not mad at you, man. I had the guy on my show once to talk to him about it. If you don't have these people on your show, you don't know.
I know. Well, Ron wants to fill out everybody. You got some guys don't like the Young Guns thing coming up, and I'm like, you know what? Why not? Because listen, some of these guys are future leaders of our industry. Some of them are already taking a leg up on that already. Listen, we're not around forever. So Ron's got this theory. Let's bring these people up and talk about them because some of these guys are really good at what they do. And you know what, Ron? I don't know who these guys are. I don't know how you vet them. I don't know what you do. But when I find out Patrick Clark is going to be there, that tells me that he understands this because he came from nothing. And, you know, when you see a reputable guy like that at a Young Guns event, that's telling you that he understands that some of these guys are future leaders of the industry. Some of them could be future millionaires, possibly even billionaires. Who knows? So I never shut them out. Jamie Schmidt, who calming to speak in front of 100 people. Yeah, look at Jamie Schmidt, Marco into speaking in front of 100 people. Marco, I think you're more like me.
He conned him.
Not speak.
He conned him.
Yeah, he conned Marco, internationally known speaker. You know what's funny?
Hey guys, we're gonna have Carlos Gonzalez on, guys, next Wednesday during the event. It's gonna happen during the event live. I won't tell you what segment, but if you guys actually get involved, if you text that Washmart, not only will you text Washmart to 25827, you have a chance of winning a cookbook tonight. You will also be automatically in the cold water unit giveaway that Washmart is giving away along with Pressure Pro. You'll be in that, but you'll be able to keep up on the live streams. All the live streams will be retext back to the people that text in so that they can keep up every time we change shows. If you go look at that agenda. It's pretty phenomenal. The agenda is really phenomenal.
It's great. A lot of commercial stuff in there. You got Jared McMillan. You got Craig Harrison. You got so many good people in there that know all about commercial work. And, you know, you can learn residential with some of that stuff too. But these are where the big money is. And Ron, you never even did residential, did you? No.
What's residential?
Yeah, exactly. Ron doesn't know what that is. He did what? Walkways. You know, Ron used to snag these accounts. And my company worked, I think, 2 weeks with a company that Ron dealt with. He was getting national accounts. That's another story we could talk another time. But here is really a lot geared toward commercial, but there's residential guys coming here, and you know it's all about networking. And you know, I'm gonna tell you guys right now, Facebook is what it is.
Yeah, what's up?
If you sat next to me at a bar when I'm at one of these events, or you sat next to me like a Dow Mercer, for example, who's got 500 plus employees, you won't know it, but you start talking to people and you won't forget it. That's why I think these events and industry conventions are paramount. I'm not a fan of digital, guys. I'm going to be honest with you. I think digital, you know, Ryan likes that more than I do. I'd rather have in-person stuff because you remember that. I can go on YouTube all day long and look at these guys talking about this, that, and the other thing. And I do that once in a while. If I can't figure something out, I'll look on YouTube. But something that really sinks in, that's memorable, are at these events. It never fails. So if you guys can get to one of these things, you know, go. Ron's not telling you, this guy's signing up every day for Marco's event. Every day they're signing up. And they want to go. They want to rub elbows. In, you know, business, you want to rub these. That's really what it comes down to, because whatever you think you thought of, they already failed at it and already took it to another level where they're succeeding. And Facebook, everybody, you know, this is what makes me laugh, Ron. A lot of guys in our industry, and some of these guys are not well known. They think, hey, John, everybody in the industry thinks that you're making a big mistake. Really? There's millions that do what we do, and I'm making a mistake. It's not Facebook groups. It's the real world where I'm at right now, where Ron is. It's the real world where it all happens. Facebook is just a way to connect, but you got to go into the real world, like Marco Ramonda's University, Washington University event. You got to be there to really connect with people, and that's never going to change. It's kind of like saying, Ron knows this. It's kind of like saying Billy Joel sells out Madison Square Garden about an hour here every month before COVID. Every month. If I send you a video to watch of him 1 hour playing the piano, the Piano Man, and all these songs, you're going to lose interest. If you're there, I've been to a couple of concerts. You're there. I can tell you, I never forgot him. I saw him when he opened up closed down Shea Stadium and opened up Citi Field for the Mets. You never forget these things, and it's so important to be like Tony Robbins, another guy I think of a lot. The guy's a motivational speaker. How much you're going to watch with him on the computer, but if you can be there in person, now he's very expensive, but he's top of the line. But if you can get to these kind of things, Marco Ramonda's Washington University is very expensive too. $0 to go to his Washington University. These things you don't forget, and I met guys at the events over the years where they gave me some, golden nuggets, if you will, and then they got some jobs they didn't want to do, and they contacted me. I got some garages like that. Like, John, I met you here and there and the other. That tech company came in here, Ron. I met their family member in 2012 at a PWA event. Didn't even know it. So, and he actually met Ron at one of Ron's events. So to me, it's important to get to these things. Don't rely just on YouTube. If you want to fix something, you want to fix a pump, go to YouTube. You want something memorable, be there. And I can't express that anymore. While socializing, I have met the most amazing people. Yeah, Trudy is a blast. I mean, she's 5 foot tall, and she's a pistol. You meet her, you're not going to forget it because she wants to succeed. She wants to keep pushing forward. These people rub off on you in a positive way. Why do you think people go to church, for example? They go in there because they feel, they get that great feeling about what's going on. On the internet, I'm not a religious guy. I'm just throwing this at you. I mean, how much are you really going to get? In these groups, Facebook groups, Ron's got a great group. Ron's got a great group. I have a great group. A lot of guys have great groups. You could make some nice connections in there, but really, you want to go there in person. Spend the money, get on a plane, get the hotel room. John Tony Baseball Garage class. Ron's always
bust out of his shirt.
Yeah, he's always promoting. You see that guy?
Ate too many cheeseburgers.
Look at Ron. Always promoting. The person that comes to Ron's mind is promote. And I told people that if you want to do something, I don't know where Ron stands in this anymore, but I would look to get him to promote it. Marco Ramondo did it.
Oh my gosh, John! It's almost time to go.
I gotta drive
through the snow, man. Better make sure you get home safe, man.
I will. I'm looking forward to next week. And also tomorrow night, one more time, the Squeeze Your Life podcast. I want to see John Sacco. I talked to him on the phone last week. And Mark Tanner and TJ Gilbert that runs that thing. And the other guy, the other 10-year. I can never remember his name.
You can't remember?
Ron and I will get on a show. They wanted me and Ron to go on that show a while back. I couldn't go because I had to take my daughter to college. We planned to go, but, her car wasn't working correctly, so my wife and I drove her
up.
Oh,
this is crazy. This is crazy, John. This is nuts. This is absolutely nuts.
Everything's nuts.
It's nuts, man. Okay, hold on a second. So I only had I gotta go get a pen, John. I don't even have a pen here, man. That's crazy. Yeah, I'm not even gonna try to print these off. I can write these numbers down. Believe it or not, John, believe it or not, there was only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guys that entered. 5. What if I was giving away the cold water unit tonight, man?
Yeah,
5 guys only. 5. Wow. John, you got the show. I'm gonna go back behind the scenes. I'm gonna go hide behind the scenes, and I'm gonna get the 5 names written up and put them into a bucket, and we're gonna draw. We're gonna draw the winner, and it's funny because I'm gonna say all the people that joined tonight. I'm only gonna give the last 4 the number, and then the person has to say that's me. And then, well, maybe I should say I'll give the last 4 the number, and then they should call me on the phone so that I know that it's their number.
You're going to put me out here by myself.
Better verify. Yeah, just for a couple of seconds, man. You can handle it. You can handle it, big guy.
Here we go. How about. My jaw froze. I can't really speak right now. See, Ron went behind closed doors. That's where I'd rather be. I don't want to be front and center. But, how about. No, seriously, there's a lot of great people in this industry. Don't listen to the gossip. Don't buy into the drama. Just keep pushing your company forward. Remember, it's business first. You're in this business to make money. And yeah, we all, some of us, for 5 straight years, I give out the PWA Volunteer of the Year Award, the Babe Ruth Award, 5 straight years. That's all great. I think people who do charities, volunteering, that's great. But where I'm at now in my life, I want everybody to make money because you're in a business for that. And, you need to learn from people that have been doing this for a while. I mean, forget me. I've been doing it for 25 years. I've been doing garages since, I think, 2006 and 2007. If you want to learn from someone like me, that's fine. There's other people out there. I don't know how many do garage cleaning, but that's why I bring up today about Meg Josetti, who was teaching about HOAs. Great. Kev Moreau, who she could tell you target funding. She had a couple of books, number 1. She's a Conquer coach. People like that I would reach out to. There's a lot of avenues to go in this industry. And remember, whatever you thought you came up with, or you can't come up to something, there's people that try, but you didn't. They failed at it. And you could sit next to these people and talk to them and find out what they did. That jumps your learning curve way up. And I learned that years ago. I went to my first event back, I think it was Everett Abrams, did a roundtable, maybe 2003. I got on the PWA board in 2004. I ended up in treasurer and I did my 3-year term, left in 2006. But I've gone to over 50 industry events. Ron has done probably 150 events, probably more than that. But I've gone to 50 of different industry events, from conventions to events to roundtables. And, I don't forget them. I mean, I don't forget him. Everett Abrams, he's watching this. I was in the Jersey Shore. I rent the house every year in the water there. I left there with my family there and shout out to his place in Chemung, New Jersey, at a restaurant. Man, I learned a lot. I learned a lot there. I met Bob Williamson from Pressure Tech. I learned so much there. I would never remember that looking at YouTube. So, but I'm a guy who puts my money where my mouth is. If you really want to learn stuff that sinks in, you really want to go to these events. You really do. And if all goes well, I'm going to pull one off in Atlantic City. I'm going to pull off something amazing there in Atlantic City, New Jersey. I'm angling on that. Ron knows this because Ron's at the center of this thing. I'm dealing with Caesars Hotel. I'll tell you what it is in Vegas. They purchased one of these hotels. So I got to deal back and forth. That's what's going on here. But I am going to try to do my best to try to get an event going off. I was the UMCC on one of their in 2009 when Carlos took the org. I was on their convention committee and 2 for the PWNA. And so I'm going to try something here. I'm going to pull myself out of the spotlight. I don't like to be front and center like Ron does. I hate it. And I'm going to talk to Ron afterwards why he left me by myself here. I don't like it. But, there's a lot of good people in the industry. I think it's a great industry. In our organizations, you might have maybe 2,000, 3,000, 4,000 people from CETA to PWNA to IWCA to ICACA to Kitchen Exhaust to the UMCC. You got Jamie Schmitz, PWMCA. You got Raymond Burke Spray Wash Pro. You got the National Parking Association. Maybe it's 10,000. There's millions that do what we do. It's untapped market. And my ultimate goal is to try to bring as many of these people together. There's no cliques. There's no factions. That's what I hope to do in the end. And we'll see. So Trudy says, while socializing, I met, let me see. We do painting and pressure wash. Look. David Dennison is telling you. Yeah, you see what he's saying here? We do painting and pressure wash. We have a 4 gallon per minute, 4,000 PSI BE business unit with 30-inch scrubber from BE. See, that's those numbers are, you got to go by that 4-to-1 ratio. This year is number 2 for us. A lot to learn. I will be in Myrtle Beach for the expo, be with Greg Tatum and Ron Jones. You know, we do a lot of flat work. I have 16 machines back there. And you really want to, on flat work, you really want to go by that ratio of 4 inches per 1 gallon. So if you got, let me rephrase it. You have 4 inches per 1 gallon. So if you got an 8 gallon per minute machine, you should probably go in the range of no higher than 32 inches surface machine. But you see what David Dennison's saying here. I talk about this all the time. Ron knows this. He does painting. There's so many painters in the world, and a lot of them do pressure washing. And some of them I meet at these events. So there's millions that do what we do. Ron's got a database of probably 500,000. Ron won't tell me the exact number, but I know he's got a lot. There's so many people do what we do. It's such an untapped market. So just don't believe what you're hearing on Facebook that, I'm getting this now. John, your reputation's ruined. You're never going to succeed. You know, the people in these groups are not happy with you right now. It's not about these groups. It's about worldwide, what's going on in the real world, like I'm sitting in my office here. The Ron's going to get ready to do this thing, and I got to go home and eat.
2, 3, 4. There's only one guy that added his name. 5. Okay. And then, John, I'm going to draw those out of the hat, the lucky winner.
Okay.
But what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to
we'll do a drum roll.
No, I'm going to add my phone number. I want these guys. I want the guy that won. He can text me or call me, but I want him to make sure that he does that because I want to verify. It's for the cookbook. This is not for the cold water unit, but you can win the cold water unit maybe in Houston just because you enter. And then we're going to be on live a bunch more times before this event is, around and done. So that's my number. So if I pull the last four numbers, I hope you know the last 4 of your phone numbers. You got to give me a call. And if you're not watching the feed, I guess we can't give the cookbook away. Well, I can give it away to Ben because he actually put his name on there. He was actually.
Are you going to pull out a winner right now?
A winner for the cookbook right now.
So will they see it?
Well, they better see it. And the winner is the last 4 of the telephone number is 1652. I don't know who it is. 1652.
That's my number.
That's the last 4 of the telephone number. All you got to do is text me or call me. Call me if you want to. We'll bring you in and congratulate you as the winner. Winner, chicken dinner. We'll give them a minute to call. And let's say the number.
The last 4.
1652 is the last 4 of the telephone number. 1652.
Luke said 1305. You sure it wasn't 1305? They got to be on here. Jeff Henry Sevens. He's won before. Hey, Jeff, you ever get a hat from me? I think I sent you a hat, didn't I? I got the best 4 digits for my phone number. 1777. One of my closest friends is 6666. Congratulations. For who? Trudy and Eric are saying congratulations. I don't know how they know who won.
Well, we don't have a winner yet.
Oh, we got these. Oh, okay. We got Ron. What was the numbers again?
1652.
1652. Come on, it's got to be somebody here. Whoever won, Trudy saying whoever won, congratulations. I got the hat and keychain. That might have came from you, Ron. Okay, you know what? I'm a contract. I give away thousands of dollars of stuff. I don't mind. I love the industry. Ron gives away thousands and thousands of dollars stuff. But Ron's got a way that doesn't cost him too much money. The vendors love Ron.
I'm going to draw another one, John. Here we go. Are you ready?
Good.
Are you ready? Because I have not.
Wait a minute. What's the number, Ron?
1652.
Johnny Kimmel. Is that your number? He's saying it's 1652 is him.
He's got to text me, Johnny.
John Kimmel. Text.
John Kimmel, text me, baby.
I got digits from the hottest waitress in town years ago. Last four she gave me was 1, 2, 3, 4. I called and it was really her number. Blew my mind.
Ah, see, John, we caught him. He don't really have that number.
Johnny Kimmel doesn't have it. He didn't text it.
He's not texting me.
Ron, he's telling you.
Text me.
There's Ron, Johnny. There's Ron's. We'll give you another 2 more minutes. That's Ron's phone number right there. 480-522-5227.
Text me. That's all you got to do. Text me or call me. Text me or call me. We got to verify it. Anybody can say they're the winner. You could have said you were the winner, John. And this is what they're going to have to do in the cold water giveaway. They're going to have to verify their number. If they've entered a number, they got to verify it. I am ready to draw another one, man.
Well, look, so people know there is Ron's text. 480-522-5227.
And nothing has gone to spam. Nothing.
How you mean reply? See, I think Johnny thinks his. No, Johnny's got to be your last 4 digits of your phone number, not that you remember the number. He said he sent another text.
Well, let's call him. Let's do it. If it's Johnny, we'll know, right? We'll call him.
Yeah, but how do you call him?
We'll call the winner. We'll call the winner and tell him he lost. How's that?
No, call him, tell him he won if he answers the phone.
Hey, this number's dead, guys, if this is not John.
Put on a speaker, Ron. I can't hear it. Caden Bell said there should be 2.
Who is this?
Winners.
This is John.
John! You're
Is it
the
Johnny
winner,
Kimmel?
man.
Hey, that's awesome.
Well, congratulations, man. The first one won the cookbook. Are you going to tune into the Washmart event and win the cold water unit too?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
That's awesome, man.
February 10th, right?
February 9th, 10th, and 11th. 9th, 10th, and 11th. It'll probably be given away. I'll just give you a hint. It'll probably be given away late on the 10th or early on the 11th. But the cold water unit will go. And the bottom line is this was a perfect deal. This is exactly how they'll win the cold water unit. You get a text. Everybody, so you guys know, hey, thanks, John, and congratulations. I'm going to let you go so I let everybody know what's going on. Everybody, that's as simple as it is. John won it. He verified it. We were able to verify. I'm glad we actually didn't have to draw all those out of the hat. Guys, I'm going to do a little bit of a thing. Here's what's happened while this was going on. This is incredible. Let me count this, John. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Oh my gosh, John. You won't believe it.
18 people going to the event now?
118 people since I walked away to go get the pin when I said there was only 5 people in the drawing registered to try to win it.
Don't believe Ron.
118 people.
Yeah, look at
that. Did you hear that? 118 people registered. Right. From the time I went to go get a pin to write down the 5 names, I guess they just thought it wasn't real. Well, guys, one of you guys might win that cold water unit valued at $1,100. Hey, guys, let's not forget about this, man. If you share these feeds and tell people about things, these are the type of things right here, guys, that we may be able to be giving away on online giveaways. I'm not kidding you. I want to give a hot water skid away one day on an online giveaway. How's that sound, John? That sound like a killer. That sound like a killer idea, man. Totally online, guys. Totally online.
People don't realize that hot water unit built by Marco and his father, that's one of a kind. That's not like something that Pressure Pro or somebody's going to mass produce these things. That's one of a kind his company builds. And they may be building more of those to sell them out. But Marco probably watches. He knows Kohler is one of the top engines. That's all my company uses. So for him and his father build the rock solid, and you could possibly one of those. That's my garage class, guys.
This is my goal. This is my goal, John.
What? Wear 2 shirts?
You get down to this one right here.
Want to give one away?
That one's a baby. It's a baby shirt.
You know what, Ron? Maybe, I got a bunch of those shirts from Christy. Maybe
You got a couple of babies?
Yeah.
You don't want to give no shirt away. You're going to dang Florida, man. You're gonna have to mail out a shirt to somebody. They won't get it. They won't get it for 6 months when you get back and remember it.
I know. I got to send out this Perry Tate, this rocker brush. Tom Jurek won it the other night, but Tom knows I'm leaving, so I'm going to send it to him when I get back.
John, we got one last question tonight. How many are attending this event? Maybe you can get this. I don't think we got more. I think 14 was the number.
Ron's number is probably close to 14. I think I counted 1,400. Just saying.
Anyways, there it is. There's the
a lot of people going.
There's a lot of people going, guys.
A lot of people going.
We're not going to say what's
going on. What the way the times are now, nobody wants to really say, but there's a decent amount of people going. Let me tell you that.
Yeah.
A decent amount.
There's a ton. It's a ton of people. We're going to have a really good time, man.
Oh, great time.
The only thing that matters is we're going to be there. We're going to be having fun. I love this Houston shirt. This is probably my favorite shirt, the Houston Washmart shirt. Got the Texas on there, and it's got the Washmart on the sleeve.
How did you get one of those?
I know somebody.
Yeah, well, you know what, Marco, I'm going to give you one of my garage shirts.
We're going to save you a couple, John. You don't have to worry about it. Oh, man, I didn't even tell them. The attendees get a free Washmart shirt. One person from one company gets a shirt.
No,
every person, one shirt for free.
No, that's
for
not
free.
True. That's not true, is it?
True.
Ron
true. All 14 people are going to get a shirt.
Hey, guys, backtrack this. Let me just tell you, Ron's not going to tell you this. That probably just cost the event, let me see, go about $60 a piece. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, it's thousands of dollars.
That costs about $10,000 at least.
Go, guys, this event is not free. It's free to come and attend. You can come and attend, but the value of this event is about $1,200. If you had to pay to come, it's about $1,200. That's what.
I don't know about that, Ron. I know you've like Ron calculates stuff. You're going to get 3 days of German Millens, the Craig Harrisons of the world. 3 days of that. That's probably more close to $2,000.
Now I'm just going on the low side. It's a wholesale. I don't pay retail, so it's wholesale $11.50. You know what I mean?
Ron's giving you the inside price.
I ain't paying retail, man.
Yeah, I know.
There's no retail.
24 hours of training for the best people, some of the best people in the industry. Listen, $1,200 for 3 days of that. I mean, come on.
Wow, man. And you're going to get a sharp-looking badge like that right there at the attendee. I'm going to have these badges here probably tomorrow. I'll be showing guys. So then I guess they're going to – hold on. I got to make 14 badges up, and we're going to put them all on the internet. So I guess tomorrow when we put the badges on the internet, I guess they'll know how many people are really going, won't they?
Why is it, Ron, you can't help me? All Ron wants to do is spend his money. He's going to spend for this. He's going to spend for this.
There's mine. That's my new badge right there. Look at the advertisement on the back. Look at that. Look at that advertisement on the back. Look at that. Ooh, you can see my ring light. Look at that. See that? My ring right there.
Wow, that is nice.
You got to get one of those, John.
Yeah, I'm going to get one of those. I'm going to call Chrissy up as soon as I get off of here. Anyway, Ron, we got to close it out. I got to go home.
You ain't got to go nowhere, man. It's only been an hour and 10 minutes, man.
No.
All right, no, we got to go, man. Yeah. I know we got to go. There's a last plug. We got to get going. We're going to call it. We're going to be calling it a day here. Guys, in closing, man, don't forget, guys, the 9th, 10th, and 11th, it's free. It's free to attend, but it's really not free. I mean, the bottom line is they're giving you a free shirt. They're doing some things. There's not going to be any food, but I'm sure that we're going to have a lot of good times, and things always go well. I'm sure there's going to be some coffee and donuts for breakfast in the morning. each day. So, I mean, come on out, guys. You know, one thing we do at these events is we have a good time while we're learning. There is no other event on the planet. I mean, people can say, well, there's good education here, there's good education there. I can tell you right now, that's true. There's good education everywhere. But I guarantee you that there is no event that you will have more fun at than this Washmart event this year. This was last year's largest event. It's this year's largest event. And there are literally John's right. There's thousands of dollars worth of prizes. Thousands. I mean, we didn't even talk about Jerry Scirocco's recovery system. We didn't talk about the cold water unit, the hot water unit. We've got Latimat giving a mat away that's worth $1,600. Guys, there's prizes galore at this thing, man. I mean, it's crazy. And don't forget, John Tornabene, just Google garage cleaning classes. It comes up #1 in the search. If that doesn't tell you anything about John and how serious he is about the internet and how serious he is technology-wise, and what he does for a living in cleaning garages, he's #1 on the internet. We don't even need to give you the link. Just Google garage cleaning class. Poof, it's #1. You can find it there. It's the only paid class. The entire 2.5 days are for free at the Washmart event. John's got a paid class at the end of the event. I got to tell you, I give him this testimony again. It was phenomenal. It's one of the only paid classes I've ever seen. Everybody in the class, there's nobody disappointed. It just smiles. Go ahead, John.
Put this out there.
You're giving all the classes away for free.
No. Listen, anybody that goes to the Washmart event, after my class, because my class is piggybacking the Washmart University event. Once it's over, Marco likes to do karaoke, and even if there's 300 people that are coming over there afterwards, the first round of drinks anybody wants in there, you know, without counting cost Louis the 13 and stuff like that. Because I got people doing that to me, like, "Hey, John, I got a glass, cost you $400. That ain't gonna happen." Your beer and a typical drink. The first round of me and the whole place is going to be on my company, and you got that. That's going to happen. So everybody can They're going to be there Tuesday, Wednesday. My class is Thursday, and then after that, I'm going to go to the bar with everybody to network. And the first round of drinks, everybody that's with the Washmart University is going to be on me. I love that because I network the best at the bars. I've always have.
Boom. Sub effects, man, for all this cool stuff, guys.
Yeah.
We will see you guys next week at the event live with Carlos Gonzalez on Wednesday. I don't know what time yet, but if you simply just text Washmart to 25827, you will be able to keep up with the entire show live.